Yeah, well, you can never get enough of New Orleans. I love New Orleans. I know what it means to miss New Orleans.
Are you tired of the same old weekend routine? Looking for something new and exciting? Then get ready to rev your engines at Throttle and Swing, the ultimate entertainment destination at NOLA Motorsports Park. We're talking about an 80 configuration go-kart track that'll have you feeling like a pro racer. And that's just the beginning. There's also a brand new 18-hole mini golf course and a state-of-the-art arcade. When it's time to refuel, enjoy delicious craft pizza, a full kitchen, and a bar serving up unique cocktails and gourmet coffee. You can also kick back in the outdoor lawn area, complete with a playground, live music stage, a massive screen for watch parties, and free Wi-Fi. Perfect for work or play. Planning a party? Throttle and Swing has you covered for gatherings of any size. So what are you waiting for? Head over to NOLA Motorsports Park on the West Bank and experience the unmatched excitement of Throttle and Swing. Throttle and Swing at NOLA Motorsports Park. Get your adrenaline pumping.
Chocolate lovers rejoice. Scandalous Chocolates has arrived in New York with 4 sensational new varieties.
That's right. They aren't just chocolates. They're an experience. Premium edibles crafted with the finest ingredients, blending sweet and savory sophistication.
We're talking 20 milligrams premium chocolate lips, sleekly packaged, perfect for on-the-go indulgence. Nuts, fruits, caramel, it's an affair you can take anywhere.
At just $10, it's an affordable luxury. Fair trade, single origin, gluten-free, and vegan. Find Scandalous Chocolates at quality dispensaries like Travel Agency in Gotham.
Scandalous Chocolates. When you're in New York, awaken your senses and delight your palate.
The affair you could take anywhere. Scandalous. Are you looking for a unique New Orleans experience?
Check out New Orleans artist Frenchie at FrenchieLive.com.
Featuring original artworks, prints, and more. See it all at www.frenchielive.com.
Live event bookings are available. The gallery is open by appointment only.
And for private showings or parties, email info@frenchielive.com.
Experience the art. Experience the artist. Frenchie Gallery. www.frenchielive.com.
Hey Jay, you hungry? Like really hungry?
Yeah, I'm in the mood for oysters. Hey, let's check out Trenas.
Oysters? I love oysters.
Trenas features a wide variety of local oysters. Char, grilled, baked, and on the half shell, even the famous oyster log.
Oyster log? I heard about that. You get 6 each of their signature baked oysters, plus 6 fried, all on a cypress slab?
42 oysters. We are going to love it. Trenas is located in the Hotel Intercontinental, 444 St. Charles Avenue, right on the parade route.
Sweet. When can we go?
7 days a week for lunch and dinner, plus a mimosa brunch on weekends, and happy hour daily from 3 to 6.
Happy hour? Nah, you're talking my language.
Great drinks, great wine list. An award-winning chef, Matthew Farmer, leads a team serving the best seafood in New Orleans. Trenas.
Trenas, got it. Let's go.
Walking, stepping down the street, y'all. Talking, never know who you're gonna meet. Dancing, the groove feels so good to me. Singing, wow, yes indeed, y'all. Soulful living is all we know how to do. Place on earth. I'm talking about New Orleans, the greatest place I know. My hometown, the greatest place on earth. Yeah, yes indeed,
y'all. All right, welcome back to Only Good Vibes News Network. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, kids of all ages. This is the place where you can find positive news in New Orleans, Louisiana, and beyond. And beyond is the key word for today. We are live in France, Paris specifically, and we you know, when we talk about this show, we always give a shout out to the people who listen to us internationally. And today we have the person who was our first international listener, obviously enough. My man,
from the
Jared Bajoie. Everybody else knows him as Shecky, the man with the plan. And Shecky, welcome to Only Good Vibes News Network, brother.
Man.
Thanks for everything you did. We were here.
All this.
We came
here to do it.
Yeah, it was awesome, man. So Shecky, you know, every time we've seen the show, we start off with just to set the tone.
Yeah.
We pull a Zen card. So we already pulled the Zen cards and had the Palo Santos. And the first card is Inner Peace. It says inner peace brings fulfillment. Obtain it and life works. Give it away and happiness becomes elusive.
So true.
It is.
In charge of your own happiness.
Yeah, just like your joy and inside suffering, you just find it. So meditation is the next one. And meditation on the back says, sit quietly with your thoughts and feelings and watch them pass in front of you. Relinquish control and the desire to get caught up in them. See that nothing in life is permanent. Your thoughts, your feelings, your perceptions, all pass before you. If anything catches you, gently release it and simply continue to watch. Meditating for some people is like that, but then some meditation for some other people is like a whole other thing. But that is a really good meditation one. It's like pay attention to it, do it, and if you feel something, just enjoy it and move it on. So Shecky, we're gonna jump right into this with you. One of the things that I wanted to ask you is, like, so if you guys don't know who Shecky has been a guy who's from. Why don't you tell us where you're from, Shecky?
I'm originally from Baton Rouge, Louisiana, and then later on I moved to New Orleans, and that's where I met Leroy, and then eventually I left New Orleans, went to Barcelona, Spain, lived there for 7 years.
When did you move to Barcelona?
In 1997.
97. Wow.
97.
So what made you want to move to Barcelona in 97?
Just curiosity, looking for something, I guess if you would, from an artist perspective, looking for new colors on my palette as I paint this picture called life. I just, the more colors you got, I just felt kind of like my color palette was limited where I was at, and I just needed some new elements, something new.
That's awesome. So you just said, okay, just leaving LSU again, and you're like, I'm just gonna go Barcelona and do my thing. And we actually happened to hang out in Barcelona the last time we were here in France. We had a great time.
Not quite a month ago.
Yes, and you came and hung out with us and showed us everything, and we had a great time there. But Europe is a cool place. Like, what made you pick Europe out of all the places you would go to?
I guess, early influences when I was a young child, I guess you could say, that I didn't realize the significance of until I was an adult. And it was little things here and there, like the British accent. Like, wait, we speak English too, but they speak English a different way. And just seeing different things and trying candy and stuff from Europe and seeing programs on Sesame Street with different, I was like, there's other stuff out there that just grabbed my curiosity. And I was like, I want to experience that, because I don't know why as a child, but now I can say, as I just referenced, it just adds to life. And I felt that once I got to Europe and actually stayed here for a while, it just made more sense to me.
Wow.
It's like the things I like or that are important to me also have importance here in Europe. Wow. They think they're important things to
That's a great reason. That's a great reason to go anywhere. Now, you are a world traveler. You're not just like, okay, I'm going to go one place and that's it. But in 97, like the bravery of that is the only thing that
25 years old?
Yes, 25 years old. Let me just take off and go there and stayed 7 years. The language barrier and like all these other things, none of that stuff stopped you. You just kept on cruising.
Being kind of young and dumb, you you're not scared to run into a few brick walls. So. But I adapted to it pretty quickly, because just by happenstance and coincidence, Barcelona was a place that to this day still seems, not only did it call me, but it seems like a place that's, made for people like me.
Ancestors,
my mindset.
You're like, we all, I feel like we're having this conversation now, but I feel like it happened 20 years ago. We're just catching up now.
Yeah.
I feel like Barcelona and Spain and Europe, all that stuff is that for you. Like, there's some past things that it's in you that's been here from
Yeah.
ancestors, who knows what. But so you went not only Barcelona, after you stayed here 7 years, then what did you do?
After I left Barcelona, I went back to the States for a while, and then I lived in Puerto Rico for a year, and then went back, and that's when
How was Puerto Rico?
Puerto Rico's nice, beautiful place. Can't say
Beaches
enough good things
and-
about it. It's a
Lovely place.
lovely island in the middle of the Caribbean.
How long did you stay in Puerto Rico?
For a year.
Wow.
And then that was the year of 2008, and then I came to New Orleans, and something, just said at the time, I think New Orleans can one-up Puerto Rico.
Yes.
And it did, because I ran there for 14 years.
Wow.
And then,
Now you're back in France.
yes.
Can you tell us from that 14 years to say, okay, you filled up yourself and your energy and your body and your soul, and you're like, okay, now we're ready to go on a trip.
Yeah.
So then you pick France.
Yeah, well, you can never get enough of New Orleans. I love New Orleans. I know what it
feel that.
means to miss New Orleans. But I just felt it was like time to, like I said, add some more color to life. And
Yeah.
came here to France, and
That
do what I
palette
do
you
here in
have,
France.
I love how you use it in art. You're an artist too.
Yes.
A really good artist, and you paint a lot. I love all your work. So this canvas you've been painting is it's like a masterpiece if you look at it.
Yeah.
A lot of our friends say, man, Shecky he learned a long time ago to take off and to go. And my uncle told me when I was a kid, if you're not the richest person on this earth, put your foot across every part of it. And I never really understood what he meant when he said that. But once I started traveling, man, did I realize it.
Yeah.
Like look around here. I mean, out here in Paris, and just so much stuff that you could take the goggles off of wherever you are and look around. But you turned it into such a clever way of saying it's a painting and you want to add more color to this. You might want to add a little more of this. And so tell us a little bit about where you are now in France.
I live in northeastern France in a small town called Lunéville. It's small town living, but it's more like, not like an American small town, like where you're out in the middle of nowhere with nothing. Small town Europe is like just like never leaving your neighborhood in a big city. You have all the amenities you would have in a big city. It's just
A little
like
compact. Yes.
it's just a compact version of a big city.
To me,
All the technology,
that
everything
feels
you need to live in this modern world.
that feels very at home to me, like almost ideal to have that feeling and to be away and to be like a small neighborhood. Like you said, okay, we have uptown.
Yeah,
in
like
Europe.
imagine you live in Gentilly. I used to live in Gentilly. Imagine if Gentilly was its own little city.
That's what I'm
You know,
feeling,
you know.
and that's a great situation to have. I guess that's a little bit of compartments of all over in Europe. Man, so France, what do you feel like, do you often travel away from France to go see some of these other places? I mean, obviously you came and meet us in Spain, but is it like, does this feel like home flag? I know it is, but I'm just saying, like, do you feel like you maybe go and live somewhere else, some other place?
Yeah, I'd like to, nothing wrong with France, nothing wrong with where I live, but I'd like to expand as the universe expands.
Some more colors on the palette,
Yeah.
get the painting going in a different direction.
And Spain definitely holds a sweet spot in my heart. It's just something about Spanish culture
It is beautiful.
that just resonates with me
That's
properly.
awesome, Shecky. So I have to talk to you about the Saints. If a lot of you guys don't know this, but Shecky has painted me for multiple years, and I was pretty sad when he left to go to France. I was like, dude, my favorite, my guy. Because, I mean, you make these exquisite lines, right?
Mm-hmm.
And every time I go out, the folks are like, man, how did you get those lines so straight? And I would be like, well, it's not me, it's Shecky. And I'm like, you know what? I came here for the 250th anniversary of America, for the 4th of July. France and Louisiana did a collaboration partnership, and it's Paris de Carnaval. And I was fortunate enough to be a part of it, but I was going to have you come back here. And it was very
it was very pleasing to my heart and pleasing to my soul, the fact that you and I can reconvene here and have you paint me on the 4th and the 5th, which was
second time in one of them, 1 month.
yes.
Space.
And but I mean, man, when was the last time we think we painted in America?
That would have been the 2021 season.
Wow. And now, man,
5 years.
Yes, 5 years ago. And so tell us, what do you think about the Saints this year? From when are you able to keep up with the Saints?
Yeah, I follow the Saints.
Okay.
I think this year the Saints are gonna be where we want them to be.
I feel the same.
It's up to us to help them get there, though. That 12th man is always important. 12th man got us a Super Bowl ring, so
Yes.
I think the Saints are gonna be. They're gonna surprise some people because Saints fans. They always, that's them Saints.
Them Saints. Them Saints. What song we used to have? The Saints.
Oh, them Saints. I can't remember that.
It was. We had this. So this song. This guy would say, "The Saints, not Saints." He said it like weird way, and we thought it was hilarious. But so are you ready to give the world, Shecky, your prediction for the Saints record this season? 17 games.
17 games. I will start off saying they will be in the playoffs.
All right, that's all. All right, and cut. No, that's all we needed to know. I don't care about the record now. So just for the fun
Saints
of it,
have playoff material this year.
I feel that. I mean, the actions, the motions, the things that they're doing makes me feel that, right? And so what I'm going to ask you next is, what's the numbers? How many wins are we going to get out of that 17?
The 17, I give them 12-5. 12-5.
Wow. And we are going to be coming back here in October.
Yes.
I think it's in week 7, if I'm not mistaken.
October
week 7,
25th, I believe.
October the 25th, guys.
Pittsburgh Steelers.
Pittsburgh Steelers.
Sorry.
And it's a home game for us. Yeah. And we will be back here, and we will be shooting another show if we get our illustrious producer to come here, Paul, who's doing all. Let's give a shout out to Paul right now.
Hey, y'all.
Good work. I appreciate
Paul does it well.
Paul does everything well, sometimes too well, and like gives me gray hairs like you probably can see here. No, but there's nothing wrong with being thorough and correct. That's patience. And Paul and I, we are definitely good friends, and I'm honored to have him here. We won't be able to have this here a little bit apart. The last thing I'm going to get you out of here on is this: Spain and Portugal tonight. I know Spain is your team. I know that. That's why I'm putting you on the spot. And I know you love Portugal too, so
Man,
it's like
I don't want to sound
you
like
don't want
I'm,
to pick one of your children, but
I don't want to talk like I'm, overestimating. But Spain has everything to make them hurt tonight.
all right,
They're gonna suffer.
you heard it.
If they want to beat Spain, they gotta step outside of themselves, and I don't think they have it.
So I'm actually just here too. What do you think about Brazil losing?
Brazil, the mortal sin, humility. They lost humility. Thought, oh, we're Brazil. Hand us the trophy, and it's not that easy. You just found out the hard way.
So man, Only Good Vibes News Network. You heard it right here. Shaggy's picking the Saints to go to the playoffs.
12-5.
12-5, and he's going to pick Spain tonight. Now, the last drum roll that I'm going to get here is who is going to take home the trophy in soccer?
Ooh, I honestly do not know. Because it's not your typical, all right, this team has this and this team has that. We just saw Brazil went home.
Yes.
And they were one of the favorites.
Yes. Wow.
The teams, the elements are combining for a mixture, and we don't know what's coming out of it. I mean, as much as I follow European football, soccer, a lot of people make predictions, but
it's a beautiful game.
Many predictions have failed so far.
So if you had to close your eyes and just see someone collecting that trophy, who would it be?
I'd say it's a three-way tie between France, Spain, and Argentina.
Wow. Messi. Of course.
Like, it can go either way. I really can't go past a three-way tie between France, Spain, and Argentina.
Wow. Well, guys, you heard it all here, right here on Only Good Vibes News Network. Got my man Shecky here, my dear brother, my friend. I remember, guys, the world is full of good people. If you don't see one, be one. And I'm going to always tell you guys, like, share, and hit the notification button.
But one of the things that we always talk about is the big six. The big six is going to be always have empathy, humility, and compassion for yourself first, because that's important. The next three is always help people, always be better the next day, and leave the world better than you found it. We'll drill in on better than you found it. How do you do that? We know all the other things you can do, but one thing that slips through the cracks is when you wake up in the morning, go and meet somebody you've never met before. Have a good encounter with them, and whether it's in a post office, or at the gas station, the supermarket, whatever, have a good conversation with them, and then you guys both walk away and do that 3 or 4 full times. That's always leaving the world better than you found it. And remember, don't forget to tune in every Thursday and every Wednesday. On Wednesdays, you can check us out on the YouTube channel at Only Good Vibes News Network, and on the podcast, all platforms on Thursdays. Always, who dat, where you at, and thanks for your time, Shecky.
Yeah, you're right.
Who dat, where you at.
Walking, stepping down the street, y'all.